What's up, everyone? Welcome back to YGC. I'm Justin alongside Brandon, Matt, and Marcus, who's really comfy over there because Billy, unfortunately, is not here.
Yes, I am.
Billy is MIA. Sometimes
Shout
it
out
happens.
Bruce.
Shout out to Bruce also.
him
We
too,
love
yeah.
you. We miss you. Be back soon. All right. Oh, yeah. While you're here, hit that subscribe button. Like the video. We love you. All right. Super Bowl. We made it.
Unfortunately.
Too fast, though.
Very fast.
Too fast.
I don't know what I'm... This Sunday, I know the Pro Bowl was on, but it was like the first taste of like, damn, I'm not going to have a full slate of football.
Real football.
In
Uh-huh.
like games that count until next September outside the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And that just fucking sucks.
The Pro
Because
Bowl.
in my old
worst.
age, I need football.
The Pro Bowl pushed back the Knicks game. I just want to say, PSA, ESPN, get your shit together. Stop that. They
Yeah.
can't push back the Knicks game, bro. I had all my snacks and everything ready at the time the game was gonna start.
Wait, who's the next
What do you have watching on?
ESPN, yeah, I watched the Spanish one. Hey, no, y'all motherfuckers texted me and told me that shit was off the Spanish thing. I got the halftime, motherfucker. And ESPN also, yo, y'all gotta
That's not watching.
Why they have American ads on the Espanol network? They can't hire for Spanish ads at that point, bro.
I don't
That's
know.
bad marketing.
I think you need to hit up ESPN on that one.
Espanol network.
I think you need to hit them up on that.
They played Philly. They won the game.
They did?
Yeah, they won.
Nice. Did they?
Came back from
I heard there was an Eagles chant going.
possibly. I don't care. Knicks got him that time.
Yeah, facts.
But speaking on Eagles, yeah.
Yeah, of course. So how do you feel about this?
Got the Eagles.
You got the Eagles? Well, we can even
That's
get
what
our
I-
picks out of the way. I think
started
Billy
with
had the
that.
Chiefs.
I started with the Eagles, but I don't know anymore.
I keep going
I
back
don't
and
know.
forth with this fucking game.
Yeah.
There's way
Anybody could
too
win.
many factors because when I look at it, like I look at the Eagles, and I think outside of quarterback, tight end, and head coach,
Mhm.
they're better across the board. Like think of a
Oh, yeah.
position and where they're okay. You can give me Chris Jones is probably the best defensive tackle
Mhm.
on
Of
both
course.
teams.
But the
But
D
who has a better
line
D line?
altogether, yeah.
The Eagles by far.
By
The
far.
Eagles have
think-
a better team all around.
Yes,
but
I think that. But then there's Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Andy Reid.
exactly.
Yeah, there's just no answer for Patrick Mahomes.
Andy
That's
Reid
what-
off of 2 weeks, which I didn't even think about until about an hour ago.
Oh, yeah, he's been game planning this whole time.
Have you
Yeah.
guys been seeing players talk about the script?
The script, I
Lately?
love those
Mhm.
memes.
I think
though.
that's so funny.
It's so funny.
Oh, Jason
Right.
Kelsey was just asked about it at Super Bowl Media. He was like, they were
Really?
like, what's your least favorite script? He's like, probably 2012 when Ed Reed, I read it and Ed Reed was going to dive into my knee and tear me.
Oh man, I got the Chiefs though. I feel like Mahomes is definitely gonna pick this Eagles defense apart and get the W at the end.
Just the Eagles defense.
It's all a
also
part of the
reminds-
script.
The Eagles
It's all
also
the script.
it's always part of the script.
Script, the ankle.
The Eagles just also remind me of Tampa 2 years ago, like their defense at least. But then Kansas City has a better offensive line now. Like they
do.
didn't have Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith
Mhm.
when they played the Bucs. Now they do, and they have a much more improved line.
Yeah.
But their rushing attack still isn't that good. And if they can
Who, the
open
Chiefs?
their like I know Pacheco's
Clyde's back.
good. Yeah, I know Pacheco's like good and McKinnon, but they're more like statistically at least, like they're not the best rushing team. So if they can just pin their ears back and go right at Mahomes
Mhm.
with one of the best with probably the best pass rush in the NFL.
I thought
Hassan
Clyde was
Reddick
still
has been-
injured.
Who?
I think Clyde is
No,
just
he's
right
off.
Clyde
back.
just got reactivated.
He's off
I
IR
think.
now.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. I like Pacheco.
Me too.
I think
Clyde's
they're
more
still
dynamic.
they're gonna
He runs hard.
They're gonna I think just roll with
I like
McKinnon
all
and
of them.
Pacheco still.
What's
I think
his name?
Clyde's just gonna be there.
McKinnon, Pacheco. I like all of them.
The whole running back.
They're
room.
all good.
No, they have a good
All
room. It's
good.
just still like they don't. It's probably because
It's because you have
you have Patrick Mahomes,
You
but
have to
they
throw
still
it.
don't run the ball great, which is
Yeah.
speaks to him. That Bengals game is one of the best games I think he's played in his whole career, which is saying something because it's only been 5
he
years.
is.
There's been a shit ton of them.
Yeah, I got a
Which,
question. Go ahead.
which speaking of great career, shout out to Tom Brady, of course.
Mhm.
I'm a Jets fan, tortured me a lot, but I respect greatness.
You know, I think he's gonna be back.
I don't. I
You
think
know
it's
how he
it.
gets.
He said
I think it's it. Shout out to him.
he's
Hall
not
of Famer
taking
GOAT.
the Fox job until next
He's
year.
taking it 2024. He said he told that to Colin Coward today.
Yeah, that's a whole season.
I think he's
He
done.
can fit it in. He's not gonna make the playoffs. He could fit it in.
No, I think he's.
Got a question for
I
you
think he's
guys.
done.
Who do you guys feel like is really gonna have a game during this the Super Bowl? My bad.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he's
you don't
gonna-
think any
he's gonna
like
play good.
receivers is really gonna Smitty, AJ.
I'm thinking
Juju.
Smitty because why not? Because I decided not to put him on my top 10 list
Yeah.
of wide
Smitty?
receivers from last 3
I think
years
Smitty.
that were drafted.
That'd be cool.
I'm hoping for a shootout.
You know,
Honestly,
I think
Me
it's
too.
going to be a good game. It should be.
Or one of the running backs.
you think a
One of
running
the
back's
running
gonna
backs?
go?
Yeah,
I
some
could
running
see
back.
Miles Sanders, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's higher, more likely on the Eagle side to have a.
Yeah,
a
of
running
course. If a
back.
running back's
Their,
going to go.
their line is
Well,
great.
I can see McKinnon having like a crazy like game, but
Yeah.
it's like 50 yards rushing and he has like 130 receiving
Yeah, like
yards
an
and
Alvin
2
Kamara type game.
Yeah, he has 2
Or-
touchdowns, 1 rushing, 1 receiving. I could see something like that from McKinnon.
Like-
I've loved McKinnon ever
He's a
since he
weapon.
was in
He's
Minnesota.
crazy.
He's a great guy.
Ever since he was in Minnesota.
Yeah,
We
he just
s-
gets injured all the time.
That's the big problem.
We've seen Super Bowl Mahomes before, and when his team was down against Tampa and he had no offensive line, he was trying to will that team to win. And he was doing it with basically nothing, and I'm pretty sure he was getting sacked every single play. So he may have been hurt at that point
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Well, he did.
And he
I
was-
think he ended up having surgery. I think after that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
they
was
said he
hitting
had to
receivers,
he had to
too.
run with like his on his right foot. His toes had to be like curled in.
So
Ow.
what do the Chiefs have to do against the Eagles to win the Super Bowl?
Stop the run.
Stop the
Outcoach
run.
him.
Stop the run.
Stop the
Stop
run.
the run.
And
The Eagles, when they run the ball, are unstoppable. Like when they run the ball to the level that they can,
Yeah,
they're not. You can't beat
nobody's stopping them. Yeah,
them.
it
They're
opens up
gonna, they're gonna.
everything.
That's the problem too. That's the thing that I think the Eagles are definitely gonna have an edge in if they can do that. Is you're
Yeah.
gonna not let Mahomes have the ball.
Mhm.
Like if they win time of possession, there's a very good chance they can win that game.
time management is a big thing as well
Huge.
in that
yeah.
game
Huge.
because the game's on the line. You give Patrick Mahomes a minute and 30.
A
game
minute
could
flat.
change.
Well, yeah. Well,
He's making it down the field.
Not to mention
okay,
it.
like with the AFC Championship game, I understand there was a whole bunch of controversy with penalties. Even though
Right.
when you look at them, none of the penalties really affected the game except for the one that when he ran out of bounds. But it was a penalty.
Yeah, that was.
It was
that
a penalty, like,
hit
I-
him too late.
Right.
Him
It's
too
true.
late, and yeah, I think it was Joseph Asai's his name.
Mhm.
Obviously, I understand being upset, but no one should be on him about it.
He had a great game.
It's not like it was a blatantly late hit. He just got there a second and a half late.
Yeah, it was like a
And-
step out of bounds.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the angle, he was coming downhill at an angle.
Mhm.
Like,
and he
there's
pushed
not
him in
much-
the back. Really, he
yeah,
didn't
there's
hit
not
him.
much he can do in that situation.
He almost blew out his knee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you see
he
that?
almost blew out his knee in the process.
Almost
Like,
folded
and
in
everyone's
half.
hard on him. Like, I saw I mean, I understand emotions are running high, but the one guy in the locker room,
Oh, screaming as he
all
came in.
screaming, yeah.
It's like, why'd you touch?
Oh, that was an asshole move. I'm not gonna lie. I
As
didn't-
your own teammate too.
Yeah, like I
bro.
get it.
I didn't
Like
like
you're
that.
pissed and whatever, but like I don't know. I think we're being a little too hard on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bonehead mistake. It's just a mistimed play almost. Like,
Exactly.
he
Yeah.
had it. Mahomes gets out. He gets there late.
If that happened earlier in the game, nobody would really
No,
be talking
and
about
because
it.
it turned into a game-winning field goal, which, yeah, it sucks that that's the way it ended. But let's be honest. Once Mahomes got the ball back,
We knew.
you knew it was over. Like
Yeah, we
he's
knew.
one of
Yeah.
those guys. Like it's like Tom Brady. You give him a minute, he's gonna score. And it's almost like with Mahomes, you just gotta give him 13 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
Not to mention it, but like the second time they played the Chargers, it was like, Mahomes had like a minute left, right? A minute and 20
Do
left.
you remember the exact time, Brandon?
In that game, I think it was a 2-minute drill. He just got down and scored immediately.
Yeah,
does.
he
It's
could,
not fair.
he could
Him
do
in the
that.
2-minute drills.
It's not fair at all.
He could do that against anyone.
Yeah, he does it
realistically.
consistently.
Yeah, it
against
doesn't
Chargers.
matter what defense. You
I feel like against
throw at
Philly
him.
too, he could do it. So,
Yeah.
I do. Even I think Philly has one of
We'll
the better
see.
defenses in the NFL, but I've seen people score 40 on Philly. So
Yeah, if he has
It
2
can be
minutes
done.
against any team, it doesn't matter who
Colts
you are.
almost beat Philly, but the Colts,
Colts
also
beat-
Yeah.
beat.
Colts beat the Chiefs.
They beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Jeff Saturday magic.
I'm
right there.
excited. I'm
Saturday
not gonna lie.
Night.
I'm really excited.
Me
for
too.
this.
I
Me too.
I just again we were talking about it. It's just I think there's like this game can be a really good game, and that's how I felt about like Super Bowl 48 that we were talking before we went on. Like Seahawks, Broncos, number 1 offense, number 1 defense,
Yeah,
and then it turned into a 43-8 complete ass
massacre.
whooping by the better team.
It's
That's
crazy.
like I don't think this will be an ass whooping, but if it
it shouldn't be.
like okay, if I told you the final score of this game was 40-26, who do you think won?
Chiefs.
I
Low key.
probably the Eagles.
Chiefs.
No, I think the Eagles because I think the Eagles
Really?
would end. I think the Eagles. That means they would end up stopping Mahomes enough time and their run game be rolling.
Their run game would have to really be rolling.
I think
Put
if
a
the Chiefs
40 on
win
them?
this game, it's going to be like a touchdown or less.
Really?
Yeah.
Spagnola's a really good DC.
He always his defense is.
But-
That's another thing too. His defenses in the playoffs always rise to the occasion.
A big portion of their defense is Chris Jones making big plays, breaking through, making a sack in important times. I don't
He
know
only
if
has
he
can
one
do
career
that.
playoff sack.
against.
No, but
Kel-
he can get pressure. At
Oh,
least.
yeah,
he
that's
can
the-
change a play.
Well,
But
that's
then you got
Frank
Jalen
Clark. I
Hurts.
feel like in the playoffs gets a shit ton of sacks
He does
because Chris Jones is probably
it's
the first
meaningful
guy
football. And
there. Yeah.
I just think that Eagles offense is just a little too much for them.
They can't let Jalen Hurts come out the pocket. They
No.
can't.
No.
Is Jalen Hurts 100% though?
It's
Going
Patrick
into this
Mahomes
game.
100%. Even though I don't think it matters.
Like
but
meaning like his shoulder.
Yeah.
his shoulder definitely isn't 100%.
No, but that has nothing to do with his legs. We can see what he does with his legs.
exactly.
True.
He ran for 100 yards in one quarter one time.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, first quarter.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
No, their
Wild.
rushing attack is insane, bro.
Wow.
It's not.
But he's
it's
part
not
of it.
fair.
That's
why I got
He
because
is
of
a
him.
huge part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He opens up a lot. Him being able to run.
Yeah. No, his running ability is.
Where would you
second to
rank
none.
him? Like with
as a running
yeah,
quarterback?
as a running quarterback.
He's up there with Fields and Lamar.
But like where? Out of 3 spots, where do you put him?
He's probably number 3 because Fields is
Fields has it right now.
Fields is a hell of a runner.
Fields has it right
Yeah.
now.
I think Hurts
Well,
has a
Fields
better
has to
all.
run though.
He has.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's running for
exactly.
his
Jalen
life.
doesn't have to run.
Yeah,
He just,
Yeah, he's running for
Jalen's a
his
better
life.
passer for sure,
yeah.
but
I probably
I
put him
think
at
Fields
3.
is a better run. Yeah,
3?
but
Yeah,
he's
I
definitely
like it.
top 3. But that's fine. Like you got Lamar Jackson, who's a former MVP,
Exactly.
and Justin
Broke the record.
Fields. Yeah, and Justin Fields
And Justin Fields
is
should have
just
broke the record.
really good at running the football.
Mhm.
Fields
Yeah.
has that Lamar like game breaking speed. He can
Yes, he
can get
does.
away and
He's the fastest
I
guy
think he
on
might
the
be
field.
faster.
low key.
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
Lamar
juke
shit
out
I don't
here.
think he-
Yeah,
I wish
doesn't-
they kill
me
he
for
doesn't
saying that.
break
No,
people.
But
you
I
might
think-
not be wrong. You might not be wrong.
I
Justin
think he
Fields is
might
fast
be
as
a
fuck.
tad bit faster.
Yeah, he kind of looks like it when
Yeah.
he's pulling away from the entire team.
Mhm.
We should have drafted him.
You don't want him.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll let you
He doesn't
know
want
in
him.
2 months from now if I want him
Would
or
you?
not.
He would have took Gardner Minshew.
At one point, yeah.
man.
But right now, that's just a disappointment.
I'd
Right
probably
now,
take
getting
Gardner
Gardner.
Minshew over
Yeah.
Justin Fields right now.
You don't
No,
mind.
I wouldn't take Gardner
I
Minshew
would.
over Justin.
People-
I'm taking Fields.
People think we're reaching for takes already, Matt. Just stop it. Come on.
I don't care what they say. That's a me
I
take.
found that one.
That's me.
Oh shit, Brandon, how you feel about Kellen Moore? A little bit off topic from the Super Bowl, but since you're a Chargers fan, Kellen Moore is now
There's 2 things I want to talk
offense
about
coordinator of Chargers.
with the
How you feel?
Chargers. Kellen Moore, hopefully we could run a better offense through him than Joe Lombardi. I think that was definitely the weak spot on the team. I still don't have 100% trust in Brandon Staley yet, but it is his guys that he bought in, and it's his defense, so it'll probably work best with him. So it makes sense keeping him at least one more year until those contracts go open up. Kellen Moore's led a top 2 offense ranked by PFF the last, I think it was 2 years, 3 years. It looked good with Dak Prescott and
Yeah, the number 1 scoring offense I think last season.
Yeah, I think so.
Dak and Cooper Rush were able to run the offense.
Mhm.
So as long as we can get the weapons, I don't know if it's gonna come at the hands of Keenan Allen coming off the team to save some cap space. It's not the Chargers' MO to just cut a player like that.
And
So
Draft a
Gerald
receiver.
Everett too, right?
Yeah.
Gerald Everett, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, Gerald
letting him go
Everett.
too?
Gerald Everett was a good
You
tight
don't
end.
want him.
I mean, hopefully we've been talking about Donald Parham for the last like 2-3 years as our big tight end prospect.
Mhm.
Hopefully we can finally use him. It looked like he got better at blocking this year. Everett was very helpful in the blocking game.
Yeah. He dropped some passes though.
He did. Everyone drops passes when it's
When it's coming at you at 90
Yeah,
miles an hour.
Justin Herbert. He does it sometimes. Right?
He does. He has a missile.
You got to throw some. You got to throw some touch though.
I don't care what this team does. Just do something. Like I don't know.
Draft a receiver. Seriously, like draft a
Or-
receiver.
Yes.
Like
Go get Addison. Go get Jackson. Go get Johnson if he ends up being there. Go get one of them.
Where do you
Jalen
think-
Hyatt.
Quentin.
Yeah, Quinton Johnson. Yeah, I don't think he'll be there,
Do you
but if
like
he's
him?
there for some, yeah, boomer bust.
Yes, huge.
Boomer bust.
Huge boomer bust guy.
6'4", probably is gonna run. Maybe 4 threes.
I was about
maybe.
to say 4-4.
4'4".
Yeah.
6'4" and can run.
Yeah.
Boomer bust.
just honestly get your players. Try to stay healthy next year, and then try to win. I have no one. I'm going to.
I
Try
think
to,
you don't care because if Staley flunks, then
It's
he's
just
gone.
over. Yeah, he's just.
Yeah.
It means that they don't have the right guy in right now because
Yeah.
everyone keeps saying we're top 5, top 3 talent.
On paper, it looked like
Yeah,
it.
on paper in the league every single offseason. It's just when the season starts, just play like it. Then they looked like they were playing like it early in the season. So
But
Week
you
one
guys
when they beat
also
the
need to
Chiefs.
get healthy too.
I don't know, bro. That's been a problem for as long
Like
as
you
I've been
guys
a
look
fan.
good on
He needs
paper,
Slater
but you
back.
guys don't look,
Big time.
Say they
I
were
agree
healthy.
with that.
And Herbert wasn't healthy. Herbert wasn't healthy those season.
Oh yeah, he got his ribs broken.
Well, yeah, it was week 2.
Chris
Jesus.
Jones.
Yeah, I think that was week 2.
That
That feels
was.
like yesterday we were at Buffalo Wild Wings
Right?
watching that game.
That was
the
wild.
fuck?
When
It was
Derwin
a crazy day.
absolutely body slammed
Yeah.
Travis Kelce.
Darwin.
Oh,
Shout out to
man.
Bruce. Love you.
Darwin.
Oh, that was funny as fuck. How you feel about what's the dude's name? Joe.
I don't know.
Joe
this
Woods.
dude's
Oh,
name.
Joe Woods. Yeah, good old
Joe Woods.
Joe Woods.
Tell me something about him.
Browns
Former
DC.
Browns defensive coordinator. The Browns defense fucking sucked last year, by the way. Now the
Yeah.
Saints defense coordinator.
Tank season.
You want Caleb?
You want Caleb?
Pete Carmichael and what's his face? Yeah, we're going for Caleb.
You want Caleb?
Yeah, I want Caleb.
If you
I
get
don't
Caleb,
blame
you're
you.
gonna be so gassed, bro.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be so
You
happy.
might be annoying.
You better hope he pans out.
Huh?
You better hope he pans out though.
I hope.
Billy will be on your ass.
I don't care what
Oh
Billy
my
has to
God.
say, bro.
If Caleb is a bust and he's on the Saints,
Like
yeah,
I
Billy won't
really,
let
I don't know
ever
about you
forget
guys.
that.
Me personally, I don't care what Billy has to
I
say
know you don't.
at all. Cause you know, I mean, he is a Giants fan at the end of the day. He's acting like he's a Chiefs fan.
Uh-huh.
He kind of treats it like that, but it kind of made me laugh when he was talking about when you were like, oh, do you feel like losing Saquon will like affect you anyway? And he was like, no. But then I think about it, I'm like, that's the main reason why you guys even made it to the playoffs.
Exactly.
So I mean,
yeah. But he's high on Daniel Jones now, man. You know how the Giants fans.
A
Yeah.
lot of people are.
Did you hear what he could get yearly?
well,
What is it?
35.
That's okay for him.
See, if,
35 to 37.
I give him 30, 35.
if you give DJ 35 for
I don't know
finding-
where. I honestly don't know where that will put him like yearly, like among other quarterbacks.
gotta be,
I
like,
would need. I would need to
middle
know
of the
the
pack.
number. Yeah, I would need to know. Like if it's middle of the pack. All right, but like,
Probably
if
like
that's
11,
high end,
12.
no, I wouldn't do that.
Ryan Tannehill's making more than that. So
He is okay.
yeah, Ryan Tannehill's at
It's
like
like-
37 mil.
If DJ gets
So-
35 and Saquon doesn't at least get like 13, 14.
Well,
Yeah.
Saquon, I think already declined to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did he
he did.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
already
did.
declined 12.
You need 14.
At least
maybe
14.
Well, I,
15.
I will defend Billy on that though. I understand what he's saying is if I let Saquon walk and it comes like at like okay that I trade for D Hop and draft a receiver, or even sign a Keenan Allen and then draft a
get Keenan
receiver,
Allen.
Get Keenan.
I do that. Like I get that because you
Yeah.
know what, they can draft a running back in round 3
Round 7.
and round 7 even, and I mean look at the running backs in the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Isaiah Pacheco is making less than $1 million per season, and Miles Sanders is making 1.3 mil.
Mhm.
They're not huge cap hits, and they're both really good running
They're
backs.
solid running backs.
Well, you don't run
That's what
into a
you need.
Saquon every day though.
No,
No,
you
you
don't.
don't.
Saquon
you don't.
made things happen.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of
He's
there's
special.
not a lot of running backs that are making things happen with
That's why it's cool. to
Okay,
look
yeah,
at
but
where he could
look
end
at
up.
the
Like-
last X amount of Super Bowls.
Nobody
Like,
has
who were
a
the running
prominent
backs?
running back.
Like okay, Leonard Fournette was a
I'm about
top
to say
5 pick.
Playoff Lenny.
Yeah, playoff Lenny was great,
Yeah, he
but
was
let's be
alright.
honest, Leonard Fournette has been an underwhelming 4th overall pick from the majority of
I
his
feel
career.
like the
Oh, a
team
lot of
itself
it.
just helps with that whole case. So
Mhm.
like we're
And,
comparing the Giants to the Bucks right now.
To the Super Bowl Bucks.
To the Super Bowl
Yeah, I get
Bucks.
that, but what's the goal though? To win it all.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm not saying let Saquon walk, but
Yeah.
if it comes to a point like, especially because you're going to have to pay your quarterback possibly, or will have to.
We'll have to.
If you're going to have to let him walk because he wants 16, 17 million a year, you're going to have to let him walk.
He deserves it.
It's just not the
that's
recipe to
fine.
win, though.
It's
not
yeah,
the
it's
recipe to
not
win
the
at
recipe to
all.
win.
Like, you
God
can win
bless
games
whoever
with a
gets
good,
him, though.
good running back.
God bless, because you put Saquon in the right system.
Well, that's why if San Fran wasn't
Want the
like
Titans taking.
playing this weekend, or it'd be a different case because you'd have Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
But even with the Chiefs when they won it, they had Damian Williams and they let him walk.
Mhm.
Well, actually, I think he might have sat out the season after because of COVID.
The Giants should just go full.
Or
full,
bleep that out.
Not the Giants. The Titans should just go full running back. Just sign him too. Just run the ball every single play.
Yeah. Him and Derrick
So
Henry.
Derek and
And Saquon.
Yeah, get some practice
that
squad
would never
quarterback.
happen. That would never happen.
Bro, they run
2 running backs in the backfield.
that
That
would
would
be
be good,
crazy.
bro.
I formation. Just go either side every
That's
single
better
play.
than-
He's
That's-
playing Madden right now. So
That's better than
No,
Kareem
he
and Chubb.
fully playing
Yeah,
Madden.
That's like 10 times better
That
than
might be the
Kareem
best
and
running back
Chubb
room ever.
ever.
Oh yeah.
Derrick Henry and Saquon.
That'd
Why
be
not if you're a
insane.
GM, bro? That's a
Why
great
not?
selling point.
We
Yeah, I
got a
get
new
that,
one
but-
too.
Once you stack the box and Stop it.
Then you send Saquon out in the flat.
Fair enough.
Good luck.
All right.
That's funny.
I have a few interesting questions that I'd like to ask you guys. The first one is going to be, what is the high and what is the low of your season?
Okay,
You want to go first?
Right.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, as a Jets fan, the low was definitely the collapse. There was multiple things throughout it. The punt return against the Patriots.
Tragic.
That game in
bad.
general was like that game in general was like the tipping point of like, all right, Zach isn't the guy.
Yeah.
That's when it fully hit home.
Yeah.
That
I
boy
feel
was
bad
fast,
for
though.
you. That
Yeah.
game.
Also,
Not
the
even Jets
Patriots
fan.
game before then, a few weeks prior, this is when the season I think completely
Took a turn.
flipped. Is when we were up 10-3. I think Zach just threw a pick right before halftime. And
Sounds
the
like it.
Patriots were on the way to scoring, and then Mac threw a pick six, but it got called back because of roughing the passer, and it was definitely under today's rules
It is.
roughing the passer. But I've seen a lot worse not get called.
It's a soft call.
It's a soft call. It would have been 17-3. Instead, it was 10-6 at halftime. We ended up losing that game. Again, if we win one more game, we're playing for a playoff spot
Yeah.
last week of the season, and maybe things go differently because we're actually playing for something.
Playing a meaningful game. Week
But also,
17.
just looking back at it, Brees Hall and AVT getting hurt.
Brees Hall, that
Brees
sucks.
Hall
was
getting
tough.
hurt
That
because
sucked.
I'm telling you right now on Thursday, which I'll circle back around to this later, he would have won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And I don't think it would have been relatively close if he was
And your
healthy.
offense moved.
The
within-
offense was outside of Buffalo and Chicago. The offense was nothing near what it was when Bruce was down.
Exactly.
And the high I would say is probably beating Buffalo.
That was
Oh,
pretty
that's a good
moment.
high.
Yeah,
Hell
when we
yeah.
beat Buffalo
Yeah,
at
that's a good
home
high.
after that horrible Patriots loss, when Zach looked terrible the first time, it was like okay. And going into the bye week, you felt pretty good, but then it went downhill.
And the Jaguars game wasn't the low. Just put that out there, too.
At that point, it was whatever.
I'm not talking about myself yet, man. Come on.
That was pretty low for you.
Nah, that was low as fuck.
No, at that point, it was.
Word.
I mean,
it doesn't get
considering
much
I knew
better.
there was still a slight chance we can still make the playoffs after that loss. I guess the Seattle game the week after when Mike White was back and it was like, oh, if we win, if we
Mike
win out,
White.
we probably get in because the Patriots are most likely going to lose to Buffalo at the end of the season. So again, a lot of back end of the season, a lot of lows, a lot of highs to start, but like Brees Hall's run against Green Bay, that was fucking awesome.
Realistically, there's a lot of lows for all of us. If I think
Yeah.
about it, if I really like,
I'm trying to think of
For
some
all of
high
us.
points, and it's hard.
it's hard when you're not,
It's hard.
The high point definitely was the off season for me. We did our thing.
Yeah.
All-season champions.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been
They
defending
were.
all-season champions for 10 years.
The off season was amazing, bro. And then low
Yeah,
point.
you were hyped coming into the season.
Bro, I thought
You
it was
were hype.
happening. I thought this was it, bro. Every year they get me, bro. And then the
Sound
down.
Cowboys fan.
On a lesser degree, kind of.
No, because you like
Lesser degree.
you kind of like them too.
The Cowboys.
Yeah.
he's a Cowboys fan, low-key.
Yeah.
His
Well,
top
we
three
took the
favorite
OT
teams:
now.
the Chargers, Eagles, well, Cowboys, and then Eagles.
No. Chargers, Cowboys, and what was that one?
Damn. You got a lot. I know it's not Steelers.
I was definitely not the
I
Steelers.
was really thinking about that. I was like, Steelers?
What's your low?
Milo.
Yeah.
One, the whole season. Two,
From start to finish.
this one really like bothered me. The fact that we got swept by the Bucks.
Oh,
one
that hurt.
because at least we usually,
Oh, I think the
we
shake
low,
one.
the low for you is definitely that Bucks game because you guys won that Bucks game.
for sure, for
They're-
sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Mathematically, you won the division, but you might have.
High point, beating the Eagles, and just watching what Olave could possibly turn into.
And
A
not get
future
His
star.
nominated.
career.
And not get nominated.
A future
Yeah, it's
star.
all good though.
Fucking Brock Purdy over him playing
Brock
5
Purdy.
games. If we're gonna do that, Brees
If
should
he
get
wasn't in the
nominated.
7th round, he would have never been nominated.
I mean, if we're
would
gonna do
rather
5
Brees.
games,
I would
let's
rather
if we're gonna do
Brees.
5 games,
Yeah.
let's put
Brock.
Brees in there for those 6 games he went
Bro.
off.
Exactly.
Matt, you got a high point?
My high point, the only thing I got is being 7-4. We were 7-4.
Honestly, okay.
Yeah.
If you want to simplify mine, we were 7-4.
Yep.
That was the high point, and then we finished 7-10.
The shit was
That
going
the
real
low point.
good.
yes.
all
So
good.
did we. We finished 8 and 9. Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that was the low point. We were 7-10.
Yeah, went on a 7-game losing streak to
Mm-hmm.
finish out the season. The lowest point was the pick 6 at Jacksonville.
Oh,
We 17,
that's nice.
was it 18?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, it
pretty
finished
much
off the
iced-
season
That
right there.
iced the game, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
everybody at B-Dubs clapping behind me when
Oh,
they.
yeah. That
I
was
was the only
tough.
Titans fan there.
What do you think Billy's low point was? Since
Billy's low point?
this whole season he's been so.
He felt
Oh.
again. I'm not gonna lie. Billy, I think as a fan, a good season because he didn't.
He had a great
expect-
season.
Now,
So
me,
there was-
if I was in his situation, I would think a Thanksgiving loss to the Cowboys would have hurt a lot because it's a holiday. Yep. See it?
Nah, when that safety hurt his hands. That was probably it.
Yeah, on the bye week.
Yeah, on a bye week.
Think is
The
that-
bye week was his low
I
point.
know. I don't care. I
The bye
think
week
also
that was
getting. I know he was happy he made the playoffs and shit, but getting absolutely stomped by the Eagles
I think
It
that's
had
what,
to hurt,
had to
right?
hurt a little bit.
That's definitely his low point.
His
Getting
high
that-
point was
Yeah.
winning the
getting
playoff
ass
game,
whooped
though.
in.
He
Definitely,
getting
for
his
sure.
ass beat in the
Winning the
playoffs.
playoff game.
He talked himself into we could win this game, bro. Before in the pod, he was like, "I'm gonna take the Giants," but
They had no
there's a shot. In his head, he was like, "Yo, there's a shot we can win this game."
They
No,
had
he
no-
talked himself into it.
They had
Of
no
course.
shot.
And then got stomped
Didn't you
out.
pick the? We all picked the Giants.
Yeah,
I think
a
we
lot
all.
of us picked the
No,
Giants.
I'm not gonna lie. I
I
did that on
did.
purpose because, like, again, they either lose or I look right.
I know it was gonna be sweet whenever it happened.
Yeah, see, you get it.
I either-
And you guys won the league.
Billy's
I
high
guess,
point
huh?
was like the whole season, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Billy had a good season.
Week
I
one
had a
when
good
they beat
season
us.
until
Getting
halfway
Brian
through.
Dable, maybe.
Yeah, Brian Dable.
Brian Dable
That's a
coming.
great.
Dable being Dable.
Oh, my high point actually firing our OC.
Fire house.
Get him the fuck out of here. Hate that guy.
Question number 2.
He got locked up too. Hope he stays. Flock that guy.
Brandon.
Question number 2. Y'all peeped that Rihanna. So apparently, a pastor died, and
Yes,
when
yes.
he did die,
Yes, I do.
he
I saw
went
that.
to hell, and then he was getting tortured in hell, and part of the torture was listening to a choir sing "Umbrella" by Rihanna, and it happened like 2 weeks
Sounds-
ago, but no one
sounds
talked
beautiful.
about it.
Why
I
is
don't-
your pastor going to hell?
Beautiful.
Wait, what?
That's
I'm
my.
so,
that's
I
the
am
real
so
question.
lost. Where did you hear this?
Oh, it was on.
It was everywhere.
It was
Yeah,
yeah,
everywhere.
on
It was
so
social
many-
media.
Twitter
yeah.
everywhere, bro.
Really?
And the dude died. Apparently, just died out of nowhere. And he was the first thing. He was a pastor that died. So if he
And the
died
pastor that went to
and
hell.
went to hell, what's
wait,
our
wait, what? Okay, now that's busting my head right now.
You
You know
think
a pastor went to
yeah, bro?
hell?
That's thank you. That's
Yeah,
my point.
You know where we're going.
You know what pastors do.
That's my.
You know where we're going.
Why?
He's right. He's right. He's right. I wasn't gonna say it, but he's
There's a
right.
reason.
You think Jesus probably like, yo, like he was tighten up, bro, and it's like, yo, I'm gonna send you to
I
hell,
don't-
bro.
I don't know. Like
I like how this equates to football because Rihanna's doing the halftime
Yeah,
show.
bro.
Rihanna, and then he heard like Rihanna's umbrella.
Yes.
I don't know. It was a.
Would you be mad about that?
They
I'm
kept
not mad,
going.
umbrella.
I might
Not at all.
stay.
There's a
I
lot
might
worse
stay.
things that could happen in hell than
I mean, I'm
just
not
hearing
gonna lie.
Umbrella.
Okay.
From a choir?
Any,
Yeah.
it could be your favorite song
Right.
though. It could be literally your favorite song ever.
Ever. If you hear it
After
forever.
you will hate it
and ever.
eventually.
I don't know,
When the sun,
bro. Think about your like
That
most
shit go crazy,
favorite.
bro.
You can't think about hating it, but if you hear it
But think about it.
over and over,
Listen to it
and over,
just 20 times
and
in a row.
over and over for eternity, you're gonna hate it.
For eternity. You're in hell.
True.
You're not going anywhere
That is
else.
very true.
But
And
you
it's
got
hot.
Jay Z's part
And it's
too.
hot. True.
Is it the remix or
But
is
like,
was it? No,
Maybe
no.
hell's nice.
But like Umbrella by Rihanna is it's a good song, right?
It's a
there.
great
It's a
song.
great
I
song.
like that song.
Right? That's what I'm
A
saying.
lot of players
I
on
heard
the
it
Eagles
and I
like
was
that song too.
You think it was real, or they were just doing it 2 weeks before to try to get Rihanna some publicity before the Super Bowl?
Bro, I have no idea. to be
Because she
honest
can't
with
do
you.
anything. Like she can't just wild out and gain like. No,
Okay.
no, no.
I was
not
about to
like,
say, hang on.
not like that. Like
Hang
wild out. She has a kid now. She can't just
Yeah.
do some crazy.
That's why she's
shit.
doing the halftime show.
Yeah. Well, no.
That's why ASAP's dropping, you know?
that makes no sense.
My
Kids
no,
are
no.
expensive. Kids are expensive.
my
She gonna say no?
my
You know they
boss-
don't get paid, right?
They
don't
don't
get
get paid
paid.
at all, bro.
Because they're
The hell?
so
don't get
my,
paid?
they get nothing for it. It's the biggest concert of their life. That's what it is. You will never perform in front of that many people ever.
Yeah, so that's something right there.
my
I
boss,
did not know that.
My boss came up to me and he asked me a pretty weird question. It came out of nowhere. He was like, "What would you do if you were watching, the halftime show, and Rihanna happened to bring out Chris Brown as a special guest? Do you think that would start anything?"
Tom,
I would laugh.
Uh-huh.
We're just.
Oh, we're just chatting.
This is
We're just-
great.
we're
This-
just
I don't
shooting
know
shit.
It's just
where.
chat, you know,
I don't know.
End of the season talk.
Yeah,
But
there's
I
no
have
football.
no idea.
Is this too
We're just
I
toxic?
can't talk about.
I'm looking for a way.
Not at all. Believe me, I
I'm
know.
looking for a way to spin it.
No,
I'm just waiting
saying,
for it.
Like, you know,
Was my Rihanna statement, was that? I feel you.
make that.
I thought I was being respectful.
No, he's getting it back into football though, because he's talking about the halftime show, and then
So yeah, that my boss just asked me. He was like, "How would you feel if Rihanna brought out Chris Brown halftime?" And I was like, "Why would that even be a thing,
Makes no
Mr.
sense.
Boss Man?" And then he was like, it was just a thought. And I was like, "Why are you thinking about that? I think that's really weird." And then he
Imagine though. Imagine.
we only understand.
I mean, it is what it is. But
What is it,
those
like,
Eagles look good though.
I would laugh.
I'm not gonna lie, those Eagles look
I would
great.
those
laugh.
Eagles look good, but you picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, I
You
picked
picking the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
The Eagles still look.
The Eagles still look
great.
scary.
Meek Mill.
I had a.
You think
Lil
Meek
Uzi.
Mill walks him out?
Lil
Uzi. No, Lil
Uzi.
Uzi,
I just
man.
want to
Lil
rock.
Uzi?
I just want to rock. Is playing.
Damn, no more dreams and nightmares.
Nah, they
you
still be
seen?
bumping that.
No, you seen the touchdown celebration?
Wait.
doing the I
The
Just Wanna Rock
dreams and nightmares. I want to rock mashup
The mashup before
with
the game.
Rihanna halftime.
Oh, that go crazy.
And then
Come
Frank
on.
Ocean
Wait,
drops
who-
an album.
Where'd that
Who
go
do we
from?
think Rihanna's bringing out?
Man, either
Rihanna's
one.
gonna bring out
I'm just
someone.
hoping.
Who
He's
do
saying
we-
some
who do
outlandish
we
shit.
think?
It'd be a good day. So
No one that is her ex. So
one
no
that has
Drake.
her ex.
no,
No
Drake's
Chris
coming.
Brown.
I'm calling Drake.
Drake.
Drake's coming.
No way. That's crazy.
Drake.
ASAP's coming out. Has to.
Maybe
Yeah, he has to.
He
come
has
out.
to come out.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Jay-Z would be tough.
Maybe
Do you think they have a
Jay-Z.
blimp?
Yeah.
They're gonna have the kid on the blimp with Rihanna at the end, and then finally show the baby.
All right,
Nobody's
anyway,
ever seen the baby?
Anyway, Frank Reich is the head coach of Carolina.
Has she shown her baby yet or not?
Frank Reich is the Carolina
I think that
Panthers head
baby's out.
coach.
The baby's out.
Yeah, the baby's out.
Baby's been
damn.
gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Out of her.
Gone.
Oh yeah, out of her.
Oh, the baby.
Shout out.
All right. Serious question. That baby. Serious question. That baby grows up. Think it's gonna rap or it's gonna sing?
Both.
Either or.
Both.
Neither. Neither. It's gonna be like the
Look at what Ice Spice has
Rob
done for the
Kardashian.
game, brother.
movie.
Little Ice Spice.
Look what Ice. No, not Little Ice Spice.
I thought you said Little Ice
Nah,
Spice.
What? Yeah, he doesn't do nothing.
Wait, Rob Kardashian got
He
beat
doesn't.
up
He
by a
didn't
black
follow.
stripper?
He didn't follow in the footsteps.
Wait, it's
Black China beat him up?
a boy or a girl?
I don't know.
Yo,
Oh
our,
hell yeah!
our blooper video in a few months is gonna be fucking amazing. It's gonna be fucking incredible.
As a man, though, right? Yeah. Are you guys getting beat up by a stripper?
No,
At-
Nah,
like,
you can't.
no.
beat up by a stripper than any regular bitch. I'm for sure.
I mean,
Krishan, you getting beat up by her?
No.
You getting beat up by
Krishan? No. Krishan Rock is a
oh,
little
yes.
different.
Hell yeah.
She's stronger than the average female.
I agree with
she
that.
beats Blueface up.
She's.
Oh yeah, completely.
Oh, wait. Blueface was a great high school quarterback, by the way.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
No,
he was
he
amazing,
was.
bro.
I'm bringing it back.
I-
was.
you are correct.
It's
you are
just his
correct.
football career got a little shaky, you know.
Yeah, and they just had to rap off beat. He made millions doing it though, so it's okay.
We take him on the Saints.
You would?
Mhm.
Oh, it makes sense. I would
Blueface,
probably
baby.
take
You know,
it.
JID played high school football too.
Really?
Apparently he's
Was
fast
he
as
good?
hell.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He went to college for it.
Wait, what
He was too
played?
short to go D1.
What he
I was
played?
gonna say he's definitely way too short.
Yeah, he was a.
He played corner?
He played corner.
I thought he was wide receiver. He's a cornerback.
No, I think he played both in high school,
Wow.
but in college he played corner.
Apparently he got some wheels. JID, if you ever want to
Oh,
race.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to race him.
You're not.
I'll race him.
You're not even beating
If he
me.
could run as fast as he raps, you have no shot.
That's fine.
Facts.
0.
That's facts.
We gotta
I've
have
been doing
him.
my JID research too.
He smokes a lot, bro. So maybe we could like
It's all good.
It's gonna
long
be this
distance
thing.
thing? Yeah, man.
It's gonna be run a mile.
get a mile. Yeah. See
It's
what
all right.
happens.
Michael Phelps smoked.
Yeah.
He got a
That
couple.
is true.
And then
Yeah.
won like
He got a
20
couple
gold
of those
medals.
things
And
on
he's
his
the
neck
fucking
too.
goat.
Yeah.
He is 100% the goat.
But yeah, back
That's
to
crazy.
football.
They kicked
Back
him
to
out for
football?
that.
Only because
stuff.
I left the YMCA.
You want to talk? You want to talk the coaching carousel?
Bro, if I
You want to
stayed-
talk the?
Yeah, he didn't. Michael Phelps never made it to the blue division in YMCA, brother. He didn't go to my
He
YMCA.
wasn't as high as my friend here, Brandon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Word.
That is national hero. I mean
Yeah.
nothing by that.
National hero. They kicked him out of the Olympics, bro.
The greatest Olympian ever.
Yeah, they never let him back.
Yeah, they
Did
did.
ask Michael Phelps?
Yeah,
Does
they
he have the
did.
most like championships and
He
everything?
does.
too?
Yeah.
No, when he got caught, when he was in trouble for smoking, they let him back to the next one.
Did they?
Yeah,
I
when
thought he got
won
kicked
like
out.
He won.
he won like 7.
He won
fucking-
again.
He won like
No, but-
7 golds.
What? He retired after that then?
Yeah, he retired. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go.
I thought they forced him out.
Nah, he's the goat.
I heard he eats
Easily.
like a 10 stack of pancakes.
Yeah, when you fucking swim 24/7, you can.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I don't know about you guys, but me personally,
I think I can go
Swim
10 seconds.
24/7, you can.
I gotta
Swimming is
take-
hard,
it really
and
is.
you don't even know you're sweating. when
I can
you're
do
in
the
pool.
backstroke.
Yo,
the worst.
that's always been a question of mine, bro.
Yo.
I'm happy you said that.
Yeah.
That's always been a question of mine.
Yeah, you don't know if it's water run down
how
or
do you
sweat.
How do you sweat when you're swimming?
What?
Like, how do you sweat when you're swimming? Like, no,
I don't know.
No, I just want to like.
You
alright,
do. I
For
think
2
you
seconds,
do.
I just want to talk about this.
Yeah.
How do you sweat when you're swimming?
It's like
It
hand
just
working.
happens.
Yeah.
It mixes, motherfucker.
Bro, ain't no way you're in a pool and you're like, fuck. Like,
Nah,
there's no
nah,
way.
Your muscles are going.
Yo,
You're in
you
a
ever
pool, you feel
swim?
like you're
That's like
sweating?
okay. That's like saying how do you?
No, you ever
time out,
swim a
time
couple
out.
laps?
Swear to God, you feel like you're sweating when you're in a pool.
I don't feel like I'm sweating, but I feel.
Yeah, I feel wet, so I feel like I'm sweating.
I mean, that makes sense that you feel wet in the pool.
I feel that's why I
Yeah,
feel like I'm
because you're in a
sweating.
pool, bro.
Yeah.
All right,
But
so
I-
if you
I
piss
do
in a
think
pool,
you
you
are
know if you're
sweating.
pissing.
Yeah.
I mean, you
point.
feel.
Thank you.
But wait,
All right,
wait,
thank
wait,
you.
wait, wait.
That's
Time
not-
out.
well,
You
hang on.
feel-
How's-
You really feel that?
How is that the same? I don't have a bladder. That
You
sweat's
do
not
have a
coming out of
bladder.
bladder though.
He's on to something.
Yeah, you know. But it's like water
It's the water wet conversation, bro. What the
because
Oh,
it's
you're already
not.
lying.
It's not.
I don't gotta say
Water
that.
can't be wet. It's a feeling.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up, bro.
Don't leave fucking hanging.
You said wet is a feeling?
Yeah.
We're gonna have this conversation another time.
Yeah, we said talk about if I could be the 5'5" Viking.
No, we're not. We're not.
Feels wet to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The water itself isn't wet.
yeah, the water.
Your
isn't
hand's wet now.
Your hand's wet.
Because of the water.
Yeah, the water made it wet.
Yeah.
But the water is wet. That's why my hands wet.
Nah, water can't be wet. Wet's a feeling.
You know what?
Fucking correct.
If you guys see
right.
this, if you guys
He
see
is
this,
right.
just write it in. Just write it
Yeah.
in.
Can we have a poll or something?
can
No, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do
Water
that.
wet?
All right, coaching carousel. Back on fucking football.
So we're just gonna
Fuck
skip
all
the
this.
5'5" Viking?
Yeah, you're not. You're
You're getting
not
your
being a
ass beat.
5'5" Viking. It's a fucking
You're
Viking.
You know, 5'5"
He ain't
Viking.
kicked in the stomach
Alright.
in the end of the story.
Frank Reich went to Carolina.
We'll be able to eat
How
for
do you feel
weeks.
about that?
It's Carolina.
Carolina. Do you think it's a good hire?
That's not my third favorite team, so.
Or do you think it's a good hire as a
Carolina.
football fan, as a football?
Yes, Carolina has a
someone with
great
football knowledge.
a great running game. It's gonna fit Frank Wright. It's gonna be fine. They have a good
No.
defense.
They're
You
gonna
don't
win
like
that
it?
division next year.
I don't know. Frank Reich has never jumped
They're
out
gonna
as a
win that. They're
great
gonna win that
coach to
division.
me.
Unless Lamar Jackson ends up in Atlanta or New Orleans somehow,
No, that won't happen.
or any other team in that division figures out
Ritter.
their QB, or like Derek Carr.
I could see Derek.
Carolina's
Carr
gonna win that division.
Falcons.
It's
They're my second, but I think Carolina.
Desmond Ritter is
If you give them
come
Jacoby
on, big.
Brissett right now, they win that division.
Who, Carolina?
Yes,
Jacoby Brissett is a great game manager.
exactly. And you know who Frank Reich has coached already? Jacoby Brissett. So
You're
if they
right.
don't get Derek Carr, or they don't.
they won games.
I think they should
And they won
draft a
games.
QB. I think if Stroud falls to them, they should take Stroud and probably start him. Because I think he's
I'll
not
trade
ready.
Ryan Tannehill. Go up,
Go
pick
get Ryan.
Stroud. you know.
Why not, man?
I'll switch.
Jimmy
how
if
you
you're-
feel about?
If you're Frank Reich, let me know.
We're gonna say Jimmy G.
Jimmy G to the Bucks.
Maybe. I'm thinking more of Vegas.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm thinking Vegas, unless Rogers goes there. Rogers, come here.
Derek
We
Carr
got
in New
Nathaniel
Orleans.
Hackett for you.
I'll take Derek Carr in New Orleans.
Derek
take
Carr
it.
is probably
Derek
gonna get
Carr.
cut too.
I'd
It's probably
take
not
it.
gonna be
Yeah.
a trade,
Yeah.
which
Derek
that's
Carr?
the best thing
Why
I think
not?
for whoever gets
I thought you
him.
were tanking.
And then everybody in the
Thought you were
TikTok
taking-
comments
You
could
could
blow
take
me.
with Derek Carr. I hope. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were right about that, Matt.
Yeah.
We were right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the Derek Carr TikTok
Yeah,
comments?
Derek Carr getting cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone's like, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the people in the
Yeah.
comments.
We love you.
Like
love
Know
nuts.
all of you.
But you were wrong. But go ahead.
How you feel about the compensation you guys got for Sean Payton? You guys got a
A first and a
2023
second.
first, which is the 29th overall pick,
Thinking about it, we
Almost
were
a
in a
second.
and a
position
2024 second.
before this happened. We were in a position where we
didn't have a
weren't
first?
getting anything.
Okay.
So this is, I don't like how people are kind of just like, oh, we could have got a lot more. There was a point we weren't getting anything. So thank you for
Yeah.
at least a first.
I know, I
Exactly.
get it. In the history though of coaches getting traded, you could have got more maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
But I do get that Sean Payton wasn't going to coach for you guys,
Mhm.
so something's better than nothing.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, but
You weren't in the first round. Now you are.
Yep.
I take it.
Barely,
I would
but-
have took Sean.
Yeah, barely.
Barely. But
No,
It's
yeah,
almost a
and
second.
then,
It's
yeah,
almost
for
a
the
second
people
round
saying the
pick.
Broncos should, it was the 29th pick. Broncos make that trade every time. If there's anyone that can go in and probably fix Russell Wilson and fix that whole team, it is Sean Payton.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did
I
you
think
hear
they're
what he
going to be
said,
much.
though?
They're going to be more improved next year. I don't know how good they're going to be, but I think they're going to be.
Didn't the
decently
Broncos
good.
bring someone else in as well? I don't think it was just Sean Payton.
No, they brought somebody else, and you're right. Defensive coordinator.
Oh,
Wasn't it?
they let their
They let their DC go.
Their DC just went to. Where the fuck did he
Somewhere
just get hired?
decent.
Let me.
Oh, Carolina.
Yeah,
he went
that's
to
it, that's it.
Carolina.
Frank Reich and him. Yeah.
Now he has JC.
Where's
He
Vic
already had
Fangio?
Pat.
Where'd he
Vic
go?
Fangio unfortunately signed to Miami officially.
That's gonna be
Annoying.
a really good team for a while.
They're gonna win the fucking division over Buffalo somehow. I don't know why,
yeah.
but they are.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know why, but I feel like they will if Tua just stays healthy.
Yep. I think Tua should retire.
Yeah, Brian Flores is the Vikings defense coordinator.
I love
Shout
that.
out.
That's
too.
a great hire. That
It's
means that
fantastic.
means Arizona's down to 2 guys: Mike Kafka,
Mhm.
Giants offensive coordinator, and Lou. How the fuck do I say his last name?
From the Bengals.
Yeah, the Bengals defense coordinator. I'm not even gonna attempt
is it?
it. I don't know where I have it written down.
He should get it.
and Lou Anarumo, something like that.
Nice.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Then the
Anarumo.
Texans got what the hell's
D'Amico
his name?
Ryans.
Yeah, D'Amico Ryans.
Their
Whatever.
defense
He's alright.
is going to be good next year.
Yeah.
They are going to have a really good. Derek Stingley is going to improve if he
Mhm.
stays healthy, and Jalen Petrie is going to be fucking filthy in that defense.
That was my third favorite team, the Texans.
The Texans. Texans were their favorite. team?
Why?
What?
I used to like them when
When?
You like them with
When? JJ Watt?
JJ
Who
Watt?
cares?
You like Matt Schaub?
I liked Deshaun Watson. He was pretty good back in the day.
Like-
I can't say it now, but back then it was like
Yeah, 'cause
No,
he
yeah,
sucks
yeah.
now.
The fucking.
I like D Hop, so I love the Texans.
I hated him.
Yeah,
I
love
hated him
D-Hop.
because
I
I
whenever
got, I got a
really-
Texans hoodie. That's
I never really
Hopkins.
cared
Really?
for the Texans. I was just like, oh, Deshaun Watson, great. D Hop, great, and that was it.
D-Hop better
I
than
thought they were
Odell.
gonna
I
take
don't
down
really care
JJ
about anyone
Watt
else.
was just. Dude,
Huh?
I thought they were gonna
fucking
take down the
hate him.
Chiefs that year.
Word
Yeah, like I.
Well, they were up
Really?
24-0.
Yeah,
stuff.
I thought they were gonna win it all that year.
They were up 24-0.
It was a Buffalo.
Oh yeah, the
Wild
Colts are having like 3rd interviews now.
Jeff
something.
Saturday is getting the job.
I
calling
think
it
Jeff
now.
or Wink is gonna get the job.
I hope it's not Wink, because he's
I hope it
actually
is
good
Wink.
at
I
what
think
he
Wink.
does.
I
The
think
AFC
Wink
South
deserves
has
it.
too many good coaches, and I don't want that. You got Doug Peterson, Mike Vrabel, D'Amico Ryans, and now Wink.
That's actually
I
for
can-
like
yeah,
a
can we just
division that
stop?
isn't that good.
That's
in
what I'm
all
saying.
honesty, has a lot of good coaches.
Yeah,
Because I love Raves, I love Dougie P.
Hey,
me too.
Give him Wink, man. Let's see the Giants with
no, give him Wink. Mike Vrabel winning that would make it even more impressive.
That is true. Before
And
he
then you
goes
guys
to,
gonna lose in the first round.
It's
yeah,
alright.
it's better than nothing.
Where'd you
Oh,
win?
Brian
Where'd you go?
Schottenheimer is the Cowboys offense coordinator too. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Hey, bro, we made it.
Wait, who'd you say?
Brian Schottenheimer is the Cowboys OC now.
I hate that hire.
I
Have
absolutely.
you seen his
just-
track record?
Yeah, I'm a
It's
Jets fan.
disgusting.
I've lived it.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I mean, you know what? Props to him. He's the last offense coordinator for the Jets to make the playoffs, but still, he wasn't a good coordinator,
No, he wasn't.
like at all.
He's never been a good coordinator. Anytime he's coached anywhere, it's just been
He's
just
not
awful.
good.
He doesn't put up good numbers.
Man, you be knowing the teams you be talking about?
What? Yeah.
Cowboys?
What? Yeah, that's our offensive coordinator.
Good luck in the comments, bro.
Oh, because they love their team?
Yeah.
It's all right, bro. They're delusional every
Brian
year.
Schottenheimer is not a good offense coordinator,
No.
and Mike McCarthy calling plays for you guys is going to make that team not be that good next year. And congratulations to Dan Quinn, who will be the new head coach of the Cowboys after Mike McCarthy gets hired.
That's
Thank
my
you.
second
Thank
team,
you.
man.
See, now this is all I was trying to say.
You ain't had
He
to
just said it better.
Yeah, Justin just laid it out.
That's,
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen. Mike McCarthy will not be the head coach this time next year. Dan
Nope.
Quinn will get promoted to be a head coach.
Yep.
Eagles
That is
fans,
why Dan Quinn is staying there. Dan Quinn probably could have got the Denver job.
Do you want to jump? I wouldn't say Denver job.
I don't want to be a defensive minded guy and go to there. Even though they have a good defense,
Uh-huh.
that is a job that like an offensive mind needs to go in there and fix that offense.
Yeah, you need to fix Russell
Yeah.
Wilson before anything.
Exactly. That's
And
why I
just
think that's
don't
why
wanna
I
get
know there's
involved.
conflicting reports on if the Broncos wanted D'Amico more than Sean Payton or whatever, and D'Amico said no, or they would never in
That's
on
what I heard.
D'Amico. It depends. Schefter said one thing, Rappaport said the other thing.
Uh-huh.
I kind of trust Rapp more, tiny bit more, but yeah, I'm glad D'Amico went to the Texans because I think it's also where he played. He was high draft pick there. He was an All-Pro there. I'm pretty sure. So I actually really like that hire. I think Derek
It's a good hire.
Stingley and Jalen Petrie.
It's
are
a
gonna
really
be
good hire.
Really good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Just fix that. Find a quarterback actually, and get some weapons, and hopefully Damon Pierce stays healthy, and just keep doing what you're doing on defense. It'll be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he could draw up some defense.
No, he
could
really
draw.
knows what he. Derek Stingley Jr. is
That's
a
right.
dog. I'm not gonna lie. Not better than Sauce, but
No, he's not better than Sauce.
it's not gonna be better than Sauce.
South.
Yo,
Sauce could be
Sauce.
the best.
real quick
That's
too.
fucking fine with me,
He
man.
could. You got two.
I got two of 'em.
Yeah, Darrell.
Marcus, your boy just got traded.
You know what's crazy? I was about to just cut everyone off for like 2 seconds. We'd be like, so are we gonna talk about how Kyrie is
Kyrie
now-
Irving is a Dallas Maverick. Marcus, how do you feel personally, as a Kyrie Irving fanboy,
It's your dude.
about him being a Maverick?
I like
Kyrie's
it.
a hooper.
I like it. But do I
Quickly
know
off
if it's
topic.
gonna
Sorry, Pete.
do I know if it's gonna work?
I don't know.
Do you think it's gonna work?
I like the duo.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I think the duo is good. I think he needs to play the two.
Yeah,
You think he needs to play
I
the
can
two?
see that.
But they're
Yes.
both great passers. I think they could just
that's
work
Luca's
around
team.
to get-
You gotta let Luca run that.
That's Luca's
offense.
team. It's like a Dwayne Wade LeBron thing. You just gotta give.
You gotta let.
I heard that Brooklyn didn't want Kyrie going to LA.
Yeah,
Why
their
would-
Because
owner
that's
did
what he
not want
wanted,
that.
and
Yeah, the
they
owner
didn't
did
wanna
not
do
want
that.
trading
Why
in
would they
LA.
trade for Russell Westbrook and like a 2029 first
Were
round
they doing
pick?
that to be petty?
No, the owner just said I don't want him in
That's
LA.
crazy.
Because why,
Why
are you
not?
giving
Like,
LA a championship?
Think of all this stuff like
Yeah.
the
That's a
things they've
big
gone
three
back and
right
forth
there.
with, and shit like that. And congratulations, spinning it back to football, to the Brooklyn Nets dynasty for being the Buffalo Bills dynasty
Yep.
Yep.
of the NBA.
James Harden,
Right. Like we crowned them all.
KD.
We crowned them all as champions
Kyrie.
before they can't even get out of the
Ben
second round.
Simmons. They didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all this hate on Kyrie, they're gonna call him a bad teammate, which technically he
I wish
could be.
Billy was here.
Yeah.
Bro, Billy, bro.
But Kyrie's just being Kyrie, man. Like
He's different.
all
Everyone-
y'all people hate on him, but he's just entertaining. He just does what he does, man.
And he's still gonna score on your favorite player.
yeah, he's good.
No,
Like I
regardless.
don't.
I
He's
don't
nice
think
as
it's
fuck.
that. I also feel like I don't know. I feel like he has a lot of things going on outside of basketball, and people don't really understand that because they want him to just play.
Yeah, they want him to
We
be
We don't
just a
care about what you
basketball
think
player.
about anything. Just play.
Yeah.
But then he's just one of those people. Like, all right, I feel like this is more important. And,
Yeah,
you know, but it is what it is. Kyrie's not going to be there for that long, so
I don't think
we'll see
so.
where he goes next.
I don't think so.
Be honest, I'm sorry. I've
It kind of
He's-
feels that
he's gonna
way.
hit free agents, and then
I've
the
seen
New
this
York
episode before.
Knicks are going to finally get the last Infinity Stone they've been waiting for, and get Kyrie.
I've heard this since like we were in 10th grade. It's been
Bro,
a while.
if Kyrie couldn't make it,
As a Knicks fan, no.
Why?
if Kyrie
Thank
couldn't
you.
As a
make
Knicks
it,
fan,
Thank you.
if Kyrie
No.
couldn't make it in Boston, he is
he's not making it in the
there.
Garden.
He could.
At all.
He could make. We would coddle him, bro. We'll take.
It's
him
not
in
even
slowly.
that. It's I don't think
What do you think will happen to him?
we're not.
I wanted Ben
hold on.
Simmons too. I'm
All
not
right.
gonna lie.
Quickly,
Go ahead.
we're not a championship team
No.
by any stretch, and I don't think adding Kyrie makes them a championship team either.
Not at
Kyrie
all.
will be older then. As much as Kyrie is a fantastic basketball player,
Mhm.
but I just don't think it's worth it at that point.
The New York Knicks
Go
are.
get an actual. If you're gonna go get a splash move, go get an actual star that is gonna come in and take this core and actually make it into a contending team. Kyrie doesn't
I
do
agree.
that.
I think the Knicks have the blueprint for a contending team. Like all their players, the way they play right now, they're unselfish. They're not playing for stats. They're not playing for any like crazy highlight plays. They're playing as hard as they can to win. They play defense every single night. I think they just need a superstar caliber player
Yes.
to take them over the hump. And I don't care how or who it is, but it has to be. They need talent. They need.
It's gonna be Zion when he hits free agency in like 3 years or
You
whatever.
guys
4
need someone
years.
to build around. Kyrie's not
but
someone you build around.
this,
Kyrie
like-
is someone you add on.
No, but this team is built. This New York Knicks team is not a bad team.
It's not a bad team whatsoever.
Well,
It's
we
not
all
a
know
championship team
Kyrie.
now.
Kyrie can't win by himself. That's like already stamped. He needs somebody else. That's why
I
say
think
like,
Jalen Brunson is a beast, man.
Yes, but Jalen
Yo.
Brunson. Who's
But
better,
how
Jalen
much of
Brunson
a
or
beast
Kyrie
is
Irving?
Jalen?
Kyrie Irving.
But you
Kyrie
run
Irving
Kyrie at the
can't
two,
be the
and
best
then you get
player on a championship winning
Quentin
team.
Grimes at the 3. Quentin Grimes is
Kyrie
developing.
Irving can't be the best player on a championship winning team.
he could be the second best player.
First thing,
Kyrie Irving can't be the best player on the
yeah.
championship winning team.
Let me get some praise to my guy real quick because Marcus got his. Yo, shout out Emmanuel Quickly, man. We've been rolling with you since the beginning. Like I've been,
You have.
Yeah,
You've been
man.
saying his name for
Yes.
years.
Emmanuel Quickly has been
Years.
balling out for the New York Knicks.
He's a dog. I love him.
I'm proud to say,
Went to
man,
Kentucky.
he's great. He's just great.
He's
And
gonna get traded by the deadline now. Watch. The deadline comes out after this video. This video will be out probably, and the deadline will be passed. So we'll know.
I mean, it makes sense. You got to either trade him or you got to trade Randall or Toppin. You got to trade one of those 3 players. At
You guys
the
like
deadline.
Julius Randle?
Yeah, when he's playing great.
At
he's good.
times, I'm bipolar when it
When?
comes to him.
I've seen.
There's
him do
times
some-
where he's
some
awful, and there's
nutty-
times where he's
some
really
nutty
good.
things on
It's
that shit.
annoying.
Yeah.
Because Julius Randle, he'll complain, he'll do all his all his extra stuff, but when he's playing hard and he's playing good, you can get over that, man. Because he's you can tell he's just passionate. But when he's playing bad, it just
It's
looks
annoying.
dumb.
It's annoying.
It bothers me.
Circling back to football because I was talking about Thursday.
Mhm.
NFL honors are on Thursday. Again, the video will probably be out after that. But are there any predictions you guys have for awards now that we're almost there? I think MVP is easily Mahomes.
Yeah.
I think defensive player is easily Nick Bosa.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think defensive rookie of the year is Sauce.
Yeah.
Some people may say Woolen still.
He's not.
Nah,
I will
nah,
bet
nah,
you
nah, nah, nah,
$100
nah.
Sauce wins this award.
I might.
I'd
$100
put my bank account on
Sauce.
Sauce winning the award.
$100
Sauce got
Sauce wins
to.
this award.
There's no way he doesn't.
I feel
Like,
like
it
the
is
Tariq Woolen hype,
practically
like definitely like.
It is confirmed
Yeah,
he's winning
slowly.
it practically. You can't even bet on it anymore.
Don't get it twisted. Tariq Woolen is a
Tariq
dog.
Woolen
He's
is nice
great.
as fuck. It was
He's
a
great.
5th round pick, steal of the draft.
Yeah.
No disrespect to him. But
When was
Sauce is
James
getting
Houston
the award.
drafted?
James Houston, I think.
Is that second
he
round?
he was late too.
He was.
He was later.
Come
Them two
on.
are nice as shit. Bro, I gotta show you. And Bruce, if we make this a reel, or even in the video, I'm gonna send you the graph. You're gonna put it up. It is of the corners of this year, and it's like yards per whatever or something.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom, it's like another category.
Mhm.
Bro, Sauce is up here.
Mhm.
Everyone else is here.
Damn.
Your boy Trayvon is here in the
Where's-
liability
where's
section.
Asante?
The liability section.
Yes.
Is Asante somewhere?
You guys keep talking. I'll go find it.
Here you
So who do you guys feel like is the comeback player of the year?
I think it's gonna be Gino.
I think it's gonna be Gino. That's
Give me McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Oh, it's
that I
cornerback.
could
It's cornerback receiving yards allowed versus incompletions forced from last season. Sauce is literally in the left corner of it. Where's your boy Asante?
Yeah.
And it's
should
locked
be
down on the
Sauce.
left. Go
Yeah.
big or go home. Bottom right's liabilities, and to the bottom left is solid.
Liabilities.
Who's
I know
all the way in
who's
the
there.
bottom right? Yeah.
All the way
Eli
bottom
Apple.
right.
Tell me Eli Apple is at the liability.
He should be.
He's there.
should be.
There's no way he's not there.
These names are so crammed together.
Yeah,
Tariq
those
Woolen
graphs.
is in the go big or go home.
I
Hence
know.
the interceptions.
Are
Eli
you
Apple
Seahawks
has
fan
to
now?
be there, bro.
Not really.
Are they number 4?
Nah, see,
Or maybe he didn't even make it.
They be talking crazy.
Maybe he's just
He might not be eligible for this.
Who, Asante?
No,
Eli
I'm
Apple.
looking. There's so many. Oh, Eli Apple's in the go big or go home.
Hell
a little bit
no.
over the
I can
liability.
see that.
Oh, apparently he's
A
good.
little bit over the
Who?
liability.
Eli Apple.
No,
Huh?
he's not.
Bengals fans say he's all right.
Who?
I know about 2.
2?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not
Valid
good, bro.
sources.
Day.
Don't. Cameron Jordan said. Actually, I'm not gonna say.
Oh,
I don't wanna
Asante
get
is
killed.
literally like.
Hey, who?
Okay, Asante is on the line between go big or go home and liability,
What?
but closer
You're not
to
talking.
lockdown.
Oh, okay, so he's like in the.
He's literally almost in the middle of the graph.
He's as average as you can
He
get.
is
at
literally
corner.
almost directly in the middle of the
That's
graph.
just an average corner.
An average cornerback doesn't get 3 interceptions in a wild card game. I just want to say that right now.
It didn't help though.
He did it though. What was?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
He got.
No,
3
he
inter-
did. He had a hell of a game, and shout out to him for that.
Yeah.
We played in the game, bro. It's all right.
Sorry, bro. We've been there the last 3 years.
When we're all on the
Lost.
couch.
No, I was in the AFC Championship at least once.
What happens if we play the Madden though?
Oh,
You've
relax.
put like 10 years into that. Play me in Call of Duty.
You got to play.
Wait, what?
hold on. Before you guys completely bullshit
play
to each
drunk.
other.
I will.
Offensive rookie of the year.
Oh, I will.
Offensive rookie.
Who's
of the
winning
year?
offensive? Because I don't know. I don't think Brock wins it. It's
Hell
between
no.
Garrett
It's Garrett
and
Wilson.
Ken. I think Garrett should
Gotta be
win it, but I
Garrett.
think
Garrett
Ken
Wilson.
might get it.
I give it
Garrett
to Ken.
Wilson.
I think Garrett having
Garrett.
1,100 yards in the worst
Yeah.
quarterback situation in the entire NFL deserves it.
It's Garrett Wilson.
You
I'm
you
stamping
rooting real hard for these Jets players right now.
Yes, I'm a Jets fan. I'm gonna do it, but I'm
gonna
also
say,
just
he's wearing the
backing it.
hat.
Yeah, I'm also backing.
He has a shirt on too.
Like also, you gotta like.
I'm also
Two great corners, by the way.
Yeah, great corners.
Some would say they're better than Asante.
They both are by a country mile. To be
Keep going.
DJ
So
Reader or
now we
Asante
stop?
Samuel.
Oh,
DJ Reader or Asante Samuel.
I was speaking that Harry Potter language.
Yeah, you guys seen the game that came out though?
What?
The Harry Potter game?
Oh, Hogwarts Legacy. I'm
Yeah.
getting,
I'm getting
that
that.
the
I
day
think I'm
comes
gonna
out.
get it.
You know my
No,
The day
son-
after my birthday comes out. I'm getting
Shout
it.
out to my
Yeah.
pops. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I should have started with that.
Yeah, you should have.
All right.
What the odds he makes it this far in?
You gonna be asleep, man.
But yeah,
That's a view
Facts.
though.
personally, wait, who's your comeback player of the year?
I think Gino's gonna get it. I would probably give it to Saquon.
I mean,
Gino, Saquon,
Derwin
CMC.
Those are the guys. Those are
Who else?
nominations. I
Derwin
think.
James.
No, he's not nominated.
Why? How did Derwin
Trying
James?
to slip Derwin
He's not
James.
nominated.
Yeah, right. Right. Just try to slide
He's
that
on.
in.
Yeah, like the guy I'm defending is at least nominated.
Derwin's.
Is Derrick
Deserves.
Henry nominated for that?
No, I think the top.
When
I
did
think.
When did Derrick Henry?
I
get
think
hurt?
it's CMC,
He-
Saquon,
He
and
was hurt
Gino.
most
take-
last year.
I'm gonna say Saquon, just because it's comeback player of the year. If there was a most improved player of the award, it'd be Gino. But I think Gino's gonna get it regardless.
Yeah. I'll give it to CMC if we're giving it to.
Shout out
CMC
to
is looking
CMC or Saquon. If realistically, any one of these guys. should
Yeah,
get
all
it.
of them deserve the nomination at least, and one of
Yeah,
them's gonna
so-
win it, and that's awesome for them. Before we get into, I think we all know who we're picking. We already said multiple times, but before we officially lock that,
I don't
in-
know who I'm picking.
exactly.
Subscribe.
Oh, subscribe always.
Word.
As always, trivia.
All
I
right.
conjured up
Forgot
5
about this.
Super Bowl questions. Some are
About
easy.
the teams or about like
No, just
Okay.
in general. Some are really easy.
All right.
Then some progressively get hard. Who was the first team to win a Super Bowl?
The Packers.
Bears.
Correct, Packers.
That was a
Um,
wild guess. You just know. You know they're an old team.
Bro, he's a Packers fan, bro. now.
What was the highest scoring Super Bowl ever, and what was the lowest scoring Super Bowl ever? The lowest was very recent. Give me that.
Lowest?
The lowest was very recent, within the last 5 years.
You know this?
It wasn't the Broncos Panthers, was it?
No,
What?
not Broncos, Panthers.
How do you feel? Patriots,
Not
Falcons?
Patriots,
No.
Falcons, no.
In the last 5, really?
Last 5 years. He got one of the teams right.
Patriots and the. No, it wasn't
Not
Eagles.
the Eagles.
Seahawks?
No.
No. not
You guys have
the
named
Eagles.
almost every team they've beat. There's one you're not naming. They beat twice.
Oh no.
Bro, it was a
Rams?
snooze fest. The Rams, yeah.
Yeah.
Super Bowl 53, 13-3.
Oh,
That's right.
Yeah, complete snooze fest.
That's right. It's the most
man.
forgettable Super
That
Bowl
shit
was
I've ever
ass.
One more
watched.
for the Rams.
That shit was dirt.
Higher scoring.
That was Jared Goff, right?
The highest scoring
Yes,
Super Bowl.
highest scoring.
Niners.
It's
Lamar
before-
would never let that happen.
Niners and who?
Oh,
Lamar Jackson would never let that
It's
happen.
Nine-
before our lifetime, but
Niners Raiders.
no.
For our lifetime.
Niners? Is that one of the
It's
teams?
Niners, yes. The Niners won it.
It's not the Niners Chargers. I know they played them. The Niners Chargers.
It's Niners Chargers.
Fucking 3.
49
coming
to
for
20,
this
49 to
chip this time.
26.
Who won?
Next one.
There's another pretty give me one.
Answer
Name the
that question.
name the
I really didn't
quarterbacks.
know.
Name the QBs that have won a Super Bowl with multiple teams.
Tom Brady.
That's one.
Peyton
Peyton.
Manning.
That's it. That was the I gave you guys a give me right there. All right. Going off. Nah, I'll say that one for last. Who was the first wild card team to win a Super Bowl?
Giant?
Hold
No.
on. 2007 Giants, 1980 Raiders, 2001 Patriots, 1968 Jets, or the 1972 Finns? There's one answer here. If you say it, you might have to get off this podcast.
Wait, say it again.
2007 Giants, 1980 Raiders, 2001 Patriots, 1968 Jets, or the 72 Dolphins. Who was the first team, wild card team to win a Super Bowl?
68 Jets.
No. Some of these teams actually won it as a wild card, others didn't.
Now, did they all make it as a wild card before I sound stupid
No,
and
no,
say something?
no, not all of them were wild cards.
Oh, God.
And there's one answer that you can sound really stupid.
I know. That's why I'm scared.
There's
to
one
answer.
answer.
It's a clear answer.
Scared to answer this.
What's the stupid answer?
Dolphins.
The Dolphins is a stupid answer?
Yeah.
Why?
They won undefeated that year, right?
Yes. All right.
Duh.
I already made my guess. Y'all can go.
It was the Patriots.
You're down to no.
Oh, man.
It's got to be.
He's going to say it?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Giants?
No, it's the Raiders, 1980.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, 1980 Raiders.
That's not what you were thinking.
Yeah, it was.
You going to lie to my
You
face
should have
right now.
just said it.
The
Going
Giants, the Giants was to, get Billy to answer.
That's honestly why I put him there, because
See?
I knew Billy would jump at it.
I knew it.
It was literally there for Billy to fucking.
knew
And
it.
I'm not going to lie, this one's for Billy to jump at, too. I kind of gave shit away.
Yeah.
All right, going off points spread.
Yes.
Who's the biggest underdog to win a Super Bowl?
Biggest underdog?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They actually won a Super Bowl?
And they won it. They were the biggest underdog in Super Bowl history.
Eagles?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Is it recent?
Raiders?
No.
Bears?
No.
Steelers?
That's what I was going to say.
I'm thinking all the good teams. It has to be a trash
Steelers
ass
won,
team.
too many Super Bowls.
Colts?
The Colts were in this game. They were the 18-point favorites.
Saints?
No.
The Colts
It's
Saints
a
ever
Super
play?
Bowl,
Yeah,
so
I hope so.
Niners?
Packers?
No.
Lions.
Vikings?
We'll just keep going.
This shit is.
We'll just keep going. Don't say
Just
who
keep
it is.
naming them.
Cowboys?
Justin, just get, bro.
No, wait.
We,
No,
he
no,
done
no.
said damn near every team already, bro.
Panthers?
Bro,
Bucks?
No. No, it's funny because they're going to go through the whole NFC.
Yeah.
Lions?
And it's not
I
an
already
NFC
said
team.
Lions.
You already said Lions?
It's not an NFC team.
Wait,
Oh, what?
Colts
What?
played? Oh, is it Baltimore Colts?
The Baltimore Colts.
Oh. Wasn't even thinking about
Texans?
that.
They don't have one, don't they?
The Texans existed in 2002, my guy.
I was going to say Titans after that, too.
No, not Titans don't have one either.
Oilers?
I know
They
it's
didn't
not
have one
Chargers.
either.
The Chiefs?
No.
Broncos?
No.
AFC teams.
There's no way it's going to be the last team you
Bengals?
said. No. Bengals don't have one.
Do we say Patriots?
That's not the Patriots.
Ravens?
No.
Wait,
Dolphins.
they're kind of the same team.
San Fran?
Browns? No, they're kind of
They're the
Jets.
same team. No. Back
Bills.
from that. No, not the Bills. Bills have 0.
Browns.
No, 0.
Dolphins?
No.
I already
Bro,
said
what
that.
the
Jets?
fuck?
The Jets.
I already said the Jets.
You said the Jets?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying. I didn't hear you. My bad.
Oh,
Matt get it then.
damn. Yeah.
I didn't fucking hear him.
That was 5
Yes,
minutes.
they were.
I was losing that, bro. I had to get that.
Baltimore.
They were 18-point dogs and won the Super Bowl. I honestly just made that question for Billy to jump at. The Giants are the biggest underdogs ever to win it.
Uh-huh.
And they weren't. They were like 4th or whatever.
Yeah.
The Jets were the biggest underdog in Super Bowl history, tied with the Chargers. All right, official predictions.
Yo, that was good.
Eagles, Chiefs. Eagles are a 1.5 favorites.
Fucking.
1 yard short.
Oh, fuck off.
It's one of my favorite moments in ESPN 2K5.
It's one
But
of
yeah,
my
Super Bowl
least.
57. Who we got?
That sucks.
Eagles.
Chiefs.
Where are they playing? Where's
It's in Arizona.
Ugh.
Chiefs.
It's at State Farm Stadium.
No offense to Arizona, but ugh.
Not gonna lie, just thinking about it playing at State Farm Stadium.
Yeah, man.
Who's winning this game, bro?
I know, like it's tough.
State Farm.
Tough. State Farm's
Doesn't
one.
Mahomes have a State Farm
That's
commercial?
why I'm kind of. I might be thinking.
Script. Script.
Nah,
Give me
so
the
did
Chiefs.
Chris Paul, though. Give me the Eagles. Chris Paul doesn't win finals. I'm happy you brought that up.
CP0.
Fuck. Who am I gonna
CP0.
pick? You know what?
Yeah.
Philly.
Sirianni.
Andy Reid with 2 weeks though.
Give me
But
Reid.
Philadelphia. I have not doubted you, but I disrespected Devontae Smith a teeny tiny bit.
Just like that much.
So once again, shout out to you guys.
Did you see that somebody said that they leaked the script?
Yeah,
already?
I'm gonna take the
You
Eagles.
seen the score?
I'm gonna take the
Who's the
Eagles.
score?
37-34 Eagles.
Yep.
Nah.
Everyone's fucked up. They wrote that Chargers script, man. They ain't had to do that to us.
They
Did you
never did
see
to
when
you.
Arian Foster said that? And they're like, so how'd you like the script in 2015 when your career fell off? And he just laughed it off.
No, it's the funniest thing to me is no one is watching the video. Like he is obviously joking,
Oh, yeah.
and no one
exactly.
watches the video, and everyone just sees the headline. They're like, "Oh,
Uh-huh.
it's scripted."
Yep. And everyone's like,
I mean, I'm
happy.
happy.
I knew
It's
it.
quality internet right there.
Oh, I love
It's fucking great.
all the jokes that are
The
coming from it
memes
is
are
just
amazing.
fantastic.
How would you guys
Absolutely
feel if it
was
came
scripted?
out that the NFL
They
was
on some-
actually rigged,
Some shit.
like this whole time? Like, how would you feel about it?
Wouldn't
Like
be
all the
surprised.
Super Bowls, everything.
Everything?
How would you feel about it? Honestly,
I'd be a little disappointed.
I
like-
mean, the amount of torture I've gone through as a Jets fan.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
You mean to tell me that it was because someone was writing it?
Yeah. Like
yeah.
Fuck them.
It'd be like
Fuck
watching
them.
WWE though, man. Like,
Yeah,
you still
but
respect them. Like,
I
they
do
put in their
respect it,
body,
but-
yeah.
this is
But
football.
that'd be life changing.
Right?
I started a fucking podcast on this shit.
That's
And
what
you're
I'm
gonna tell me
saying.
it's fake?
not technically.
Sitting here talking, it's like talking about WWE. I sitting here.
Yeah, but we talk about WWE. They love it.
Back in the day, I could.
Yeah, I can't anymore. I could talk about the good old days.
Who's
Yeah.
your favorite wrestler? Just
Jeff
wondering.
Hardy.
Jeff
Hardy.
Me
It's
too.
not even
Love
fucking
Jeff
close.
Hardy.
It's not
Edge,
even close.
Edge.
I was Edge and Undertaker.
Ew.
Ew.
Edge.
Thank you.
Edge is goaded.
Ew.
Edge is goaded.
Really?
But
I thought he was so bland.
All right, if
No, I
not
love
Jeff,
Edge.
then who? If
I
any
was
one of you guys
Cena.
say John Cena,
Edge.
I love Cena.
I'm gonna lose my
I love
mind.
Cena.
Why?
He's the goat. He's the fucking goat.
Oh my God.
I don't care if
And
it's
he
fucking
pulled one
rigged.
of
He's
the
the
Bella
goat.
twins.
I've
Yeah, he
heard,
did. He pulled Nikki.
He used to curse back in the day on TV, man.
Yeah.
They all did.
Word life.
He actually had an
Basic
album.
thugonomics.
He did.
Had a rap album.
Did you listen to it?
I have it.
Why would I listen to that?
I did.
It's not that bad. That's why
Yeah,
you.
It's not the
Really?
worst. I
Yeah.
swear, it's
Actually,
not that
no, I'm
bad.
not gonna
Yo,
play it
is this
'cause
Lil
that could
Yachty
be bad.
album good or bad?
I heard it's good.
All right, I'm done. We're done. We're done now. You bought Lil Yachty.
Honestly,
Shout out to the Grammys.
it's different.
Thank you guys.
It's
all for-
definitely, keep going.
No,
It's a
It's
different.
like a
It's
rock type
definitely
of thing.
like,
Keep going.
meant for people of psychedelics and all that. But
So shout out Aaron Rodgers. All right, thank you
Shout-
all.
shout out Aaron Rodgers.
Thank
Yo,
you all for
if-
tuning in. If you made it this far,
If you
we
haven't
really
seen
fucking
Snowfall,
love
watch
you.
Snowfall. Vinland Saga's heating up. We gotta have that conversation. Well, you can cut his name out,
I'm
but we
about to
gotta
say we just name dropping.
All right.
we gotta have that conversation because
Brian,
Thurford
shut
ain't
the
no
fuck up.
fucking bitch. Everyone, shout out YGC.
and The
shout
Last
out,
of Us show is really good. You
Last
guys
of
should
Us
all
is
watch
dope,
it.
man. Shout out
Why
my
are we
team
advertising shows?
because
Alright.
advertise ourselves.
Everybody watch our videos.
Yeah,
you
watch
know,
our
watch
videos,
our
watch our
GC.
podcast,
Yeah,
We
watch
got a
TikTok.
TikTok, YouTube,
All right, can I do this the right
Instagram.
way?
We got it all. You know.
Can
Go
I do this
ahead.
right, quick, please?
I
Thank
had
you
my
guys
moment.
all so much for tuning in throughout the season. Every one of you guys made a huge difference. The first subscriber is as important as the last one. Shout out to everyone. I know the season's over. We're still going to be doing this. We don't know exactly how this is going to go yet, but there will be plenty of content. We got the offseason, we got the draft, we got free agency, and the random shit that Brandon starts talking about. So thank you all. We love you. Peace. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Yep.